I have finally come to the space where I can make a YouTube video. I have had so many thoughts on so many different things that have happened in the past 2 months. Literally, it's been batshit crazy out here. Like, I know everyone is feeling the cultural shift and the spiritual shift right now. Um, yeah, but let's have an introduction. Let's have a moment. Like, literally, like, look at this face. Your girl did this. Like, what's up? Yes, this is like a side of my room, but it's all good. Like, we're working with what we got. And this mic isn't even connected to shit. Like, I got my DJI mic in my dress or whatnot. So, yeah, and we're doing this at what time? 11:03. When everyone's going to sleep. So, yeah, but I've been wanting to do this for such a long time and I haven't been able to make like a good quality video. Like, I've been talking about the fact that I'm a social media manager and shit, but like I haven't pulled out my good camera, like not even once for myself. So, you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. So, what is this all about? I just wanted to have low-key a space to just like have like a personal diary moment, like publicly though. Like we're like friends, we're chatting it up. We come here every week to have a conversation on like what the fuck is going on or whatever is going on with me, girl. And you could share. You could share too. Like, this is not just about me. This is also for you, okay? Like, it's for the both of us, okay? So I have made literally a list of shit to talk about. So let's just get right ahead. Like, let's get to the notes app. Bitch, I got this shit pulled up. Whew. Honestly, with how much shit I have on here, we literally have to make a few videos. Yeah, round of applause for that. So I got a reason to be posting, bitch. Now, mind you, this list is like, some shit is old and some shit is new, okay? So don't be getting, like, girl, that was yesterday's news. I know. I just haven't been able to, like, publicly talk about it. And it's just been, like, storing all inside of me. So I literally had to get this out of my system. Because, girl, come on now. Come on now. Do you have someone to talk about it with? Okay, that's what I thought. We're in the same boat, okay? So, oh my God. Let's just get started with the CoryxKenshin situation as a Cory fan. I know this is old news. This is old news, and this man is posting. Mind you, it's something very positive, and this is why I just want to get it out of the way and make it as simple and as quick as it could be. Talk about an apology video that is actually honestly, like, how we have those ranking videos of like, worst YouTube apologies of all time? This gotta be the best one. This gotta be the best one so far. And low-key, what I was talking about with one of my friends was that when I heard the title, I'm just a regular guy, I was like, oh. Because, like, how some people say, like, I'm just a girl or he's a boy or whatever, just to take away the accountability from it. Yeah, I thought we were going to have a situation like that. But, girl, he a man. He grew up, okay? Mind you, let's pause there because honestly, after that situation, when it hit, I was just like, okay, like I feel turned off, like I cannot watch his stuff because of him saying like, that essay joke, which I'm so glad that he like had something to say about it, because some of the Cory fans, girl, what? And like, my thing is like, when there's a misogynistic or weird ass joke like that and women are like keying with it or defending a man, I'm like, really bitch, is this really what we doing? We really defending a man? But either way, girl, I'm glad that he called out his weird fans, his weird fans. And this is what I mean, like, more celebrities, more influencers, more people need to take accountability of their fan base and hold them accountable, right? Because there's so many different fan bases where they're just going unchecked, and I know you're seeing that shit. Just like Corey said, he doesn't even have the social media apps, and he has to constantly re-download it, and he is still checking, y'all. Period. I mean, talk about character development. And the thing is, like, me and my sister were watching, like, his videos yesterday. And it's because, obviously, like, he has come out with so many new videos. And it's, like, the kindergarten video on the, you know, whatever. So I decided to watch the first one, right, from way back. And watching, like, Corey from the past, like, some of those jokes, I was like, yeah, he, like, his whole demeanor and everything is different. I think it is so beautiful to see someone grow into such an amazing man. Now that's that. Let's call that a wrap. Next thing. Girl, I already put out my statement on this. I've been going in on this, the whole Charlie Kirk situation. Now, let me tell you something. If you're here to sympathize with that man and you want to come on this video and be like, girl, you're fucking weird, and send me death threats or whatnot, I'm like, first of all, who's watching? Only me. But, you know, like, you ain't gonna tell a black person, let alone a black woman, how to feel. Okay? Yeah, that whole thing, it seems like it was staged. Literally, like, made by the right to purposely kill him. Like, I don't know what more to say, but literally I have said a lot about it, but what I'm really gonna want for you guys to take away with this is literally the left and white leftists. This whole performative bullshit, I know, like, in the past few years, debaters have become so popularized and in the media, and we give so much attention to it. And even I at one point, but after the FU America tour or whatever, and whatever happened with Parker Dean and all those guys, you guys look it up because I don't even have time to bring that up on this video. But yeah, after I saw that and how they were literally talking over black women and, you know, defending their other white leftists and shit like that, yeah, I was just like, black. Girl, and this kind of just takes me into, like, this conversation of allyship. Like, even in the queer community and even being a ally to people of color, black people, marginalized communities, like, white people gotta check themselves, and you cannot be out here telling other groups of people how they're supposed to feel about it, because guess what? Since the dawn of time, you guys been telling us how we should feel about everything. Literally. How are you gonna be like, you cannot laugh at someone's murder and joke around about it and do this and this is a political... Where's the sympathy for all the Palestinians, all the South Sudan, Congo, girl, Haiti, everyone else? Our children who are getting shot up in America every day. Where's the sympathy at for that? It's silent. How are you going to have such a, like, they are so desensitized to marginalized communities of the violence that is caused and harm to them, that when it happens to within amongst themselves, like Charlie Kirk's death, all of a sudden all the sympathy that they have and all these tears are coming out of nowhere, while us, we're able to have sympathy for so many people around us, not even just in our own communities. You could see this in so many black women who are constantly crying for everyone else, and we do not receive the same amount of tears. This is why this whole year it's been, like, really in the black community, like, withhold your energy, girl. Hold that energy. Because it's been clear that nobody's giving it back. People are not showing up in the same way. And yeah, like, that's really I gotta say on that. Honestly. completely different topic in this video is, oh my God. Something personal that's been going on with me is that I really want to have more lesbian friends. Like, I have so many bisexuals and straight people around me all the time, and majority of my friends are either bi or straight, and it's just like, I cannot, like, I'm such a man hater. Like, the talk of men, I'm just like, if it ain't fictional, and even then I've gotten tired of sometimes even talking about fictional men. I just really need to release some of this. Like, I really just, I haven't had a lesbian friend, and it feels a bit alienating to be like the only person to really like fully like women. And obviously I cannot relate with straight men because it's like we don't like women the same way. You get what I mean? I love women. I'm willing to die for women. You not so much. You not so much. And that's on God. But literally, like, I really just want lesbian friendships. Like, I really want to have more lesbian friends. And mind you, there's nothing wrong with my bi friends. Like, nothing wrong with that. But still, to a certain degree, they're male-centered in a way because obviously, at majority of them get in relationships with men. And I think a lot of... I know right now, a lot of bi people are currently in hot water because of how much shit has happened with so many bi influencers coming out saying horrendous shit online and things like that. So I don't want to dogpile onto that and add more to it because I know there's some bisexual women out here and bi people that are amazing. But I do think to a degree, and I've even seen this in real life, like, some bi people, a lot of bi people are not queer. A lot of gay people are not queer. A lot of gay people are not into queer culture. And for me, I feel like this year, I've become more queer because I started to learn more about our community and our history and everything, and especially when it comes to lesbians. And this year was the first time that I started owning the lesbian title because girly. Once again, like I said, I just realized, like, I really hate men. Like, I really hate men. So any ounce of, like, even if I had any ounce of, like, attraction to men, it really meant nothing because at the end, I just really despise them. Even if I was to look at a man and be like, yo, he's femme, he's beautiful, I would be like, ew. You're a man. At the end of the day, you're a man, and a man is gonna act like a man. And even if something isn't like inherently part of the patriarchy or misogynistic, I just don't think I like men. Like, and I had to come to terms with that. So many people knew that I was lesbian before I knew, honestly, because I went under every label under the sun. I was pansexual, I was bisexual, I was queer, I was everything but lesbian. And I just had to come to terms with it. And when I really started to own the label, I was like, yo, like, I felt so much joy. I felt like liberated. Like, it wasn't like when I first found out that I was like gay or queer of any sense. Like, it was like freeing. Like, I was like, I've let go of men. Like, I don't fuck with men. Like, I really am gay. Like, I'm really gay. So yeah, that was like, and back to the whole like feeling isolated. It's just like, I just feel like everyone around me doesn't love women the way I love women, and I need to be in the lesbian community, and I need my lesbian friends. I need something like that because it's like, oh my God, they don't love women the way I love women. they don't love women the way I love women, because majority of the bisexual friends that I've had, they always end up with a man. Mind you, that does not mean that they're straight. Once again, I'm not trying to dogpile into the biphobic hate out here. Absolutely not. Let's have some respect. Let's have some decorum. But I am saying, like, it is completely different. Like, I only have attraction to one, one gender out here, or, identity out here. So, and it's been a journey. It's been a journey. And also, I wanted to be a bit more vulnerable with you guys, with the way that me leaving a lot of old beliefs behind in the past few years. Ever since I started high school, I went from being Christian to not being Christian. I went from, being bi to being lesbian. I went through it all, right? Like, all the phobias I had, any anti-blackness I had in me, any homophobia, any transphobia, anything. Like, I obviously still doing the work, but going towards more of a queerness path. And I realized, like, the relationship that I want in my future is nothing close to heteronormativity, right? And that is really what queerness means. I realize, like, queerness is, like, really its own structure, right? It's like it's completely different. When you think of, like, gay relationships, even between two men or two women, it's like everyone expects, oh, there's gonna be a boy, there's gonna be the girl in the relationship and shit like that. And it's just like, no, like, when you are queer, you don't have relationships like that. Like, it's completely different. And I started to realize, like, more I got into learning about queerness, is like, I do not want to have a basic relationship whatsoever. I want to be independent. I want my relationship to be, like, out of the box and unconventional. I want an unconventional relationship. And it's not because I want to be different so bad, but it's literally because I think finally I want things that actually work for me, and not what I'm told that is going to work for me. Like, when, me having an immigrant background, it's like, you're going to marry a man and you're going to have 2+ kids, okay? And you're going to have a house, and you're going to have this career, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. And it's like, first of all, I do not want to be married to a man, and I do not want kids. So, unconventional right there. And if I do entertain the idea of having kids, it'll be when I'm older and actually I'm secure. So all these things that I'm just trying to really break down out of my head, and because I really think it's gonna be what works best for me, and I'm learning more about myself, even though I've been single my whole life. It's been hard out here, but it's okay. And I think I'm definitely in a point where I need to be single. I got too much shit going on in my life, but like, just the conversation of relationships, right? And what I want for my future is very interesting. And I think I'm really excited to see how that's going to be playing out when I finally do decide to date, and what certain things are definitely going to go out. I'm like, yeah, I thought about that when I was 20, and in reality, like, I actually don't like that, and I don't give a fuck about that. So I think I'm the type of person who gets really excited about getting to know myself. So, well, either way, next episode we have quite a few other things to talk about. So I really hope you guys stay for next episode, meaning next week. And we just giving you guys a little hint here is I wanted to talk about the company Apple, and as well as the updating y'all on the moving out process, because I have talked about this a lot on my TikTok. So please tune in and let's gab some more, okay? Let's gab some more. We have a lot to talk about.